Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Let's Play Frostpunk. So, I just want to take a second to say, the graphics in this game are good. But when people are going to go, oh my god, the graphics are amazing, they really mean the visual design. Like, look at this. Look how, like, you've got this white, blue, yellow, red kind of scheme going on. Like, the design is the really cool part. And the sound, like, the sound design in this game is really good as well. Like, you've got this wind, blizzard, kind of like sorrowful music. It's just so cool. Anyway, right, what do we need? We need to send the prosthetic law. We can't do that at the moment. We can do that soon. We need food. We've got people coming back who have food from one of our searches. Find other settlements. Okay, we're still looking on that. And we've got cold coming up. That's gonna be fun. And we're gonna actually have too much wood soon. Hey-oh. But we do want to build a new type of house, which I think we have enough for. So we're going to be replacing our tents with bunkhouses today. They're better insulated for a start. Same number of people, 10 people, but they are insulated a little bit. They're not tents. They're not just canvas. They're actually made of wood and canvas. And the bodies of the dead. They aren't made of the bodies of the dead. That comes later. Probably not in this game. How we do with temperature? Oh, we've got chilly tents. That's not good. That's not working at the moment, so that's fine. Those aren't working anyway, so that's fine. Actually, we've got the automaton working here. I don't need to heat this. The automaton can't get sick. Look at it recharging! Oh. The flying Bostoner. Oh, it's off! So cool. I really like the automaton. Ever cold from all the minus 30-degree temperatures. Sorry. They're doing fine so far. Resting time, they're going to be 3 time in about 40 minutes, at which point we're going to start removing tents. Hopefully we tell people like they can remove their stuff beforehand. Or their kids. Do we actually have enough room for their kids, right? We've got a lot of kids. Child shelter. 0-15. During work hours, I wonder if this will max out, in which case we might need to build another child shelter. Oh. That'll be interesting to see. Currently we are researching the coal thumpers. How are we doing? There are piles of coal over here. Yeah, we're getting down. We're probably going to run out this episode. Right, temperature's falling. Nearly maxed out on wood. Yay. Oh, it feels so cold. And that, like, the sound of the ice there. It's pretty badass, right? Just speed up a little bit. Right. Work time.
Get to work. Move, people.
For a start, Book of Laws. And we said we would do prosthetics. Everyone wants to contribute to the survival of our city. If we can bring amputees back into full fitness, we should do it. We can build prosthesis, but they have to build a factory. We don't have a factory. So, for now, this is just, like, the law that we will maybe think about it. But it makes people happy. There we go. Hope rises. And now we have prosthesis up here. Okay, so these are really cold. So we're going to delete... Yeah, these are just straight up cold. Moderate risk of getting ill. So I'm just going to go through and remove every single tent down here. Scouts have returned with more wood. That means we're going to overflow on wood. Raw food, workers, children, and engineers. Okay. Yeah, we're full on wood. Let's also look at that child shelter. 13 of 15. We have got children entering as well. So that will probably overflow just. Oh, wait, no, it just said, wait. Children not in child shelter, 11. Yeah, so we're going to need more. Coal Thumper researched. Yay! Okay, we'll deal with that in a second. Bunkhouse. Scouts. We're going to send the scouts to weather station. Peculiar device on its roof. Okay. Or several large vehicles and tents. We can see people moving between them and smoke rising. I don't really want more people, so I'm going to go weather station. We'll send you there. It'll take you like 2 days to get there, so I've got time. Right. The hungry were fed. Excellent! Basically because we just brought back 75 raw food. Hope rises. Yay! Hope is really... People are really hopeful! This is weird. Normally I have just dystopias, but we're doing okay right now. A note of thanks. Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make it a little easier." Oh, that's kind. Why are people like me? Why do people like me? I don't understand. Okay. Bunkhouse. 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 Destroy that tent. How long have we got before the end of the day? Yeah, a little while. That stockpile. We'll try and delete all of them if we can. Right, construct me. Bunkhouse, bunkhouse, bunkhouse. Oh, you can't speed up time. Sure.
Finish your labors, people. The workday is up.
Well, the workday might be up, but you're still going to build me more bunkhouses because, you know, you'll hopefully not freeze to death. Hopefully. That should be enough, I think. Oh no, we just got more people, so we're going to need more. We'll get an extra one. There we go. Everybody now has a house, and they're all bunkhouses. Yay! So, it looks like we've got canvas on the roof. Maybe over wood. And then the rest is wood. I do like the designs of them. Like, they're nice and varied. They look like a proper Victorian ramshackle dystopia. It looks so cool. Look at this. So cool. Anyway. We do need to do our extra research. Where's the factory? Exploration industry. Factory's here. And outposts. Ooh. We'll get hunter's gear. It's really simple, but extra food would be helpful. Yeah, and the number of sick people's going up. I think we will kick in the overdrive setting again. These are still going to be chilly because, as someone mentioned in the last episode, the overdrive setting doesn't increase the range, it just increases by one the things it's affecting. So the range isn't increased of the heating. These are still outside the area. Chilly. Chilly instead of cold now, I guess. That's kind of a lot of gravely sick people. And 6 amputees. Yeah, maybe we do need another medical tent. Cold Thumper, we'll think about that in a minute. Medical tent, medical tent, medical tent, health, medical post. And yeah, you'll definitely need to go in an area over like here where there is heat. And then because you're going to complain about street, there we go. And then, bam. Engineers. Oh my god, we've got so many engineers! We need to put these people to work. Like, somewhere. I don't know where. We're going to put them to work, though. Maybe we build another workshop. I don't know. I think we're kind of stymied by research at the moment. So, yeah. I'm going to build another workshop. Oh, the choices, the choices, the choices. Okay, let's put that in and we'll ring that.
Move! Time to get to work.
Coal pile depleted. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. So the coal's been depleted. We will need to start coal thumping. And by pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, coal thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday, enough for 2 gathering posts, so we need a second gathering post as well. Yeah, put you there. And then we need another gathering post. And then, I kind of wish there was a shortcut for Build Street. I don't think there is, though. Yeah, multiple problems. No gatherable resources in range, etc., etc., etc. That will be solved very shortly. But coal is dropping dramatically. Hunter's gear researched. Excellent. Right. New research. What are we going to do for research? More scouts. Yeah! I really want more scouts. I do love the scouting in this game. It's a cool mechanic. Okay. Get people working here. Reduce that by 1 so we've got 5 spare for the next scout. And we'll need to heat you. Okay, 6 occupancies, that will not do. How are we doing? Coal is going up! It's during the day, though. We might find that changes at night time.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Yep, that's dropping again. Yeah, emergency shift. It's a lot of emergency shifts. Because I need to shift 3 places. But can necessary. Also, let's build ourselves a resource depot. And I don't think we need anyone actually controlling this. Like, it doesn't need to be staffed. Because it's just a resource depot. So I'm going to put it, like, on the edge, away from prime territory. Oh, generator stress level is critical. Off with it. Temperature will be coming back soon anyway. Cookhouse. What's the issue? Closed at this time of day. That's fine. Food is still a bit of an issue. Might need another hunter's tent. Medical post, you're doing well. Yeah, let's get another hunter's tent as well. Hunter's hut. We could do a hothouse, but that uses our last steam core, and I kind of want to keep a steam core in reserve. Where will this fit? Yeah, I mean, it does need to be heated as well. It doesn't fit perfectly there, so I guess we could just... Stored resources. Do you not have a road? What just happened? Oh, new workday, sure. People are waking up. Okay, so we've got plus 300 wood storage available. 24-hour shift, still annoying people, but need to be done. And out back we have a pile of coal being created. So this is where the Thumper like dumps its coal, and then these gathering huts will gather it up because it's in range. Ooh, temperature increase. Thank you. It's very helpful. Okay, we've reached the weather station. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything seems to be operational. We could even find out what the scientists in WINTERHOME are working on. Ooh, steam core and coal. Found scientists note they predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. Oh dear. What's more troubling is the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. We can see the city of WINTERHOME from the roof of the weather station. We can see the city of WINTERHOME? Sweet. Coal mine, WINTERHOME, large convoy. There's smoke rising from the coal mine. We can see the top of a generator, but it's switched off, perhaps for maintenance. Oh dear. You're going to be disappointed. I think we rush straight for WINTERHOME. Gotta find out why they've need to maintain the generator. It's totally not that they're all dead. Totally. It's that they're all dead. Ah, the Hunter's Hut can't use engineers. So we need to find a place that's currently employing workers. Switch them to engineers and workers. And then dump workers there. Okay, we've only got 7 left. And we probably want to get ourselves a child shelter as well. The spacing is awkward. God damn it. Abandon the station. The recent report of the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come back. At least London had real houses, not tents, and wooden shacks. I mean, we don't have tents anymore, just wooden shacks, so that's, you know... We'll advance it soon enough. At least we've got the hope nice and high. And, you know, quite honestly, people are living pretty well right now. The food is a bit of an issue, but other than that, people are living pretty well. And we now have more scouts. Sweet. Let's create another scout group. And we will send them... Go to the large convoy. Because you'll need to bring people back. And then for research... Tier 2 is maybe the choice. Medical post upgrade is actually nice, you know. Decrease the healing time 10%. We'll do that before we upgrade to, like, Tier 2. How's the temperature doing? Kind of okay. Like, livable. Not comfortable, but livable. Except for the fighting arena. Eh. Which is weird, because there's actually like a steam generator next to it. I mean, I guess it doesn't have a roof, which doesn't help, and no one's in it. Also, our coal supply is getting really high because of this 24-hour work thing. It's coming to an end soon. Hey, I'm not against having a lot of coal. What's this? Yeah, you're not functioning because there's no raw food. Medical post upgrade? This is all about research. We're flying away? Oh, powering away. And then I read flying hunters. Flying hunters? I want to know what a flying hunter is. Generator power. Allows us to raise the temperature in all heat zones by 1 level. Range upgrade. Coal consumption's doubled, but we have a lot of coal. We'll grab that, and then we'll do tier 2. But that will allow us to change this so that instead of being just livable around here, they will end up being comfortable. Actually, it won't affect that much. It'll affect like 3 buildings, so probably won't actually use it because it will double the coal consumption. Let's also get ourselves another storage. You know what? Let's get 2. Oh, that will block. Building here will block place for an important facility. Building here will block place? What? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, it might be because these are placed in a special area, and their special area is like just overlapping. I don't think it would actually affect it, but either way.
Time to rest, folks. Works out.
Build that. Coal. And we can open the Book of Laws! Okay. Ceremonial funerals? Loss of hope caused by death is halved. Extra rations for the ill. Speeds up recovery. Overcrowding. Double capacity in medical facilities. Discontent. Discontent rises. Okay. Medical apprentices. Children from child shelters will help medical facilities, raising their efficiency. Engineer apprentices. Children from child shelters will help at workshops, speeding up research. We've already sped up research quite a lot, so I'm guessing medical facilities. Just make sure people get like in and out of those medical facilities really fast.
A new law has passed.
Child shelters. There we go. They've got a purpose. First step towards medical education. Making me proud. It's better than letting them bum about all day. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, we've reached Winterhome. We climbed up the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources and eventual starvation. The last entry. God forgive us. We're eating our dead. There's no hope. We discovered freshwater springs in an American camp. That's gonna suck. Winterhome. An outpost can be set up here, delivering an estimated 150 wood every day. Oh, but we need an outpost team. Okay. We don't really need wood at the moment. We've got a lot of wood coming in from other places, so... Freshwater springs. Unfrozen water here points to the presence of freshwater springs. Okay. Oh, and we found an American camp over there. Several big tents, no sign of life. A flag flies over them. The American flag. Even from this distance, we couldn't mistake the stars and stripes. Well, let's go to Freshwater Springs since that's close, and we've got another team coming down here. We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives in homes heated by generators. But we're alone. Hope falls. Eek! We should have stayed in London. Surely it couldn't have fallen like this. Coming here was a fool's errand. We should go back. How are we supposed to survive if they didn't? Oh god, that hope. I'd been stockpiling that. They're all dead. I've been stockpiling that hope, guys. That's... Aww. Now I need to make people hope again. They're all dead. How will we survive it without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of WINTERHOME spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Choose our path. Okay, so we've had the adaptation laws currently. Like I mentioned before, we were doing adaptation laws. Now we get a choice of extra books of laws to look through. Order and discipline, or faith and spiritual strength. You've to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into chaos that consumed WINTERHOME. Order and discipline. Yeah. Neighborhood watch. We need to mobilize and stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. After introducing this law, no one can be passed, blah blah, we can build a watchtower, increase the hope of people living nearby, and we have to build 2 watchtowers. Sure, we can do that.
New law. A new law has passed.
Order. Ooh, watchtower. So these increase the hope of people living nearby, so we need them near people. So effectively just right next to the steam generator. Oh, but they take a slot. And it's a different size slot to bunkhouses? Oh, that sucks. Oh, we'll put one there. And then one, like, here. Actually, we'll put one here as well. And I'll get rid of this one. There we go. 2 there. That should cover a good chunk of the houses. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but the hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say order will save us? Nonsense. What, are we going to orderly decide who will eat first and then we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like WINTERHOME. Calm down, we're not going to die. Okay, so... Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared they want to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try and convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Okay, so in 15 days, people are going to leave. If we have low hope and high discontent, a lot more people will leave. And we can try and, like, shut that down. So these watchtowers are going to be helpful. Currently 14 people plan to leave. Oh, no, it's 14 days? Oh, that's the number of people. Okay. Tendency is high, because hope is low. I need to make some happy decisions then. London's... Oh god, they're up to more followers. Stop doing that! People join the London. Sir, the people who want to leave London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors into joining them. Because they have little hope. God damn it. Okay.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
I don't have enough people to actually crew these. But hey, I promised, and that's hope up. It's the start. Sick absence is there. These are heated, right? Yeah, they are heated. Can we move people from somewhere else to man those watchtowers? Because those watchtowers need to be staffed. Maybe steel. Okay, so we shut down a bit of our steel production. That one's chilly, so we'll heat that one up. Same for there. Right. Carry on. Tendency's a lot lower now, but it's still going up. Right, generator power increase. Not that we're really going to use it. Drafting machines. Right. Allows us to research tier 2 techs. Do it. Looks lovely. There are people like grouped up with like lanterns and stuff. Family alone in this world. Oh, scouts. Several people are kept from freezing by hot springs deep underground. Patches of hardy lichen cling to the bare rock at the edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Degenerated but alive. Near the freshwater springs, we met some refugees from Winterhome. They were a sorry sight and seemed to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asked what kept them from starving. They look away, then mumble something about eating lichen. Oh, they're cannibals. Escort them to the city. Send them to the city. We're going to escort them to the city. 7 children, 22 workers. I think that's fair. Plus, we're a little bit understaffed now. Like, at the beginning of this episode, we had way too many people. And now we are understaffed, so... Fair's fair. We might need more food, again. I might need to make another hunter's hut. Drafting machines. Sweet! Tier 2 techs. Tier 2 techs. Tier 2 techs. Generator efficiency upgrade. Burns 10% less coal. Overdrive coupling. Allows us to raise the temperature of all heat zones by 2 levels when in overdrive. Improved heater. 2-level heat up. Okay. Lighter scout sleds. Scouts will move 50% faster. That's nice. Outpost depot. Allows us to build outpost depots. Okay, so that's like a permanent depot. It's, you know, get the wood from Winterhome. Flying hunters. Hunt every night, venturing beyond the city to track their prey from the air. Hunter's hangar. What? That's cool. Hothouse installation. +1 heat level. Yeah. Hunting tactics. Will employ fewer people. That's pretty cool. Infirmary. A steam heated infirmary of 10 beds. The sick are treated faster than the medical post in the graveyard can be treated safely and reliably. That's pretty cool. It does take a steam core though, but I'm down with that. +1 heat level in the infirmaries and stuff. That's also really cool. Which one would we want to do? Kind of want to do all of them. We'll probably start off with flying hunters. Oh, we also need to get ready to sign another law in like 17 hours to increase hope. Probably the one about ceremonial funerals, because that's just like a, here you go, here's a law, enjoy. Right, we've reached the large convoy. This is a convoy carrying workers that got lost in the blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. Workers who ran this convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. 19 engineers and 26 workers. You know what? I will escort them as well. I'll be nice. I'll be magnanimous. We're being good guys right now. Not like super good guys. We're not picking all the good options. Maybe we'll leave that for another playthrough, but right now we're still relatively ahead of the game, except for food, which is desperately bad. It's pretty bad. It's kind of really bad. Yeah. Luckily it's nighttime and hunters go out at night. So they should be getting us food in the next few hours. London's game will follow. No! Only 3 though, because the tendency's low. Stop joining the hunters! There we go. Here's the raw food coming back in.
The work shift starts.
People are still a little bit hungry. And book of laws. Purpose. Morning gathering. We'll gather each morning to make sure our goals and priorities of the day are clear to everyone. Each morning, gatherings will slightly increase hope. Guard stations. An organized militia will maintain peace and order in the city and help us deal with anyone who might threaten it. Guard station. Raise the hope of people living nearby. Lower the discontent. You can use guards to break up protests. We have to build 2 guard stations. I don't really have the people to control those right now, so what about adaptation? Ceremonial funerals. That just decreases the loss of hope caused by death, so... Dueling law. Disagreements between people who face deadly threats every day can be resolved in a duel. Sometimes people will be killed. Being able to duel reduces discontent. Each spontaneous duel will slightly reduce discontent. Yeah, I need hope right now. Public house. Hope will rise slightly. You have to build a public house and less discontent. Again, not great. I think maybe we will do the guardhouse situation. Oh, the morning gathering. Guardhouse. We have to then build a couple of guardhouses. Guard station. It's not a perfect fit. Damn it. There we go. Oh, and we've got people coming, so we'll need more. Oh god, I've just remembered. Also, Hunter's Hangar. Yeah! Hunter's Hangar. Gonna fly. Fly, fly, fly. Go get me some stuff. Right, Hunter's Hangar there. And we'll also need beds, because we've got a lot of people coming. So, bunkhouses. That's not in the heat zone from that, so that's going to be pretty cold. That's going to be an extra 30. That's not enough. I've got a lot of people coming, actually. It's kind of a scary amount of people. Well, can I delete a bit of road? There we go. Alright, that should help. New research. I do kind of want that infirmary. It will cost us a steam core. But maybe it's worth it. What about factories? Do they cost steam cores? They do. Ah, I kind of want the steam core. You know what? We'll get light scouts. It's easy to do. It's not a debate. It's just 30 wood. What's this? Ooh. Town intervention. Sir, a child climbed up the generator slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. They escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. We couldn't have ended up with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchman. The neighbor commented. We're lucky to have them. Glad it ended well. Excellent. Right, so this massive building project being undertaken, and 4.5 hours and 8 hours until we've got our scouts back. And with our flying hunters. Hunter's hangar. I think we're good to end this episode. So if you've enjoyed, do the like thing, do the subscribe thing. We'll see how many people leave for London. Currently 23, which would be bad. That's going to be fun. Is it 24 hours remaining? 23 hours remaining? Oh, God. Oh, 13 days. Okay. Whew. So we've got 13 days to be able to try and get that hope up. I think we'll probably do morning gatherings as a law next, because that's 13 mornings. So that should increase hope as well. But for now, do the commenting down below and the liking thing. Lets me know if you're enjoying the game. But of course, remember, stay shiny.